Yo, what is up? What is up, YouTube? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Winning Hand Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Episode 11. We got some shit to talk about, man. Very interesting shit, too. I'm not going to front. Very interesting shit. Making sure I can be heard, and I am. Thank you, Stardust, for always coming through quick, fast. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me Danny. Yes, I did read his comment like I was fucking Mario and laugh my ass off. You know, what's good, Kevin Mack? You know what I mean? But we getting into this, man. When y'all read the title, y'all notice how I end the title of this episode with a question. I'm gonna explain why I ended with a question later, right? But this episode tonight is gonna be. Afterwards. I either gonna have a whole lot of likes or dislikes. It's gonna be either one of those, and I'm excited to figure out which one it's gonna be because I'm gonna say some shit tonight, boy. that that just might, you know what I'm saying, make it or break it for me as far as being a gaming YouTuber and shit. Yeah, I might just have like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like 20 something likes on this video and probably like 40 something dislikes or some shit, or vice versa. Or you know what I'm saying, either I'm gonna have a whole lot of likes on it or I'm gonna have a whole lot of dislikes, and I'm cool with either way. Matter of fact, if I have a whole lot of dislikes, at least I know I'm reaching a wider audience than I think I am. But the some of the topics tonight kind of superficial, not that serious. But as we move along through the night, man, as we move along through the night, more topics that comes up, the more shitty it becomes. It's not the same as like more money, more problems, because at least you got more money. But this shit, you just got more bullshit on top of more bullshit. But Days Gone delayed, right? Do I think it's for what the reason they said it was? You know, that they want to polish it. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe Sony likes to put their games, their single, you know what I'm saying, single party games out there fighting with like other major games. I don't think they like that. I think Sony as a business understand that their bread and butter, the place where they make the most, you know what I'm saying, and the place where they spend the most money on is their games. So when they launch their game or when they, release their games, they want to make sure that they have the best release opportunity there is. Think about it. Think back to all the games that previously have came out for PlayStation within the last couple of years. They come out in like a desolate fucking, you know what I'm saying? They come out in what's up, Jamal? You know what I mean? They come out in a desolate fucking time of year where there's nothing that comes out. I mean, yeah, maybe it comes out in a time where there might be a game here and there that people might want to play. You know what I'm saying? But usually, you know what I'm saying, the recent games that they came out with, they have only a few other maybe games that are hyped to contend with, you know? And I think that's what they're trying to do. That's why, and I'm not saying that I don't want to take away anything from PlayStation exclusives because you already know I love PlayStation exclusive. But I'm just saying that the numbers that they put up, God of War 3.1, Spider-Man 3 point something else, I think it's 3.6 or 3.8 or something like that in the first 3 days, super big, crazy numbers. And I can't really call it like that if those games come out during times where a bunch of other big name titles was coming out too. You know what I mean? I don't know if they would have that kind of numbers. And Sony, of course, are banking on these games. These are their games. They make the most out of it. They also spend the most money on these games. They also would make the most out of it because it's their game. So most of the proceeds will go back to them. So I think that's all it really is. February following January, it's a fucking rough month for gamers as far as their wallet, man. A lot of shit's dropping. And it's odd because back in the day, you don't see that shit. Oh, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there tonight, Lincoln. There's a reason why I leave that until the end of the fucking episode, fam. But welcome. Thanks for coming through, Lincoln. But I'm gonna leave that to the end of the night. But I'm gonna talk about that. As the night go on, we're gonna talk about that shit, right? But yeah, man, that's the only reason why I see Days Gone is delayed. It's only delayed for 2 months. It's delayed right to the month where there's no other exclusive or like not exclusive, but like major game that's coming out for real. Like it dodged damn near every game. You know what I mean? It dodged damn near every big game. Like it's supposed to come out what February, right? And it got postponed to what April, right? The end of April. What other games is coming out at the end of April, or like even April in general? Is there any major shit that comes coming out in April that I don't know of? Because I feel like most of the big shits already came out. Devil May Cry came out the month before April. Sekiro come out before that. You know, and maybe it's just my bias because all these are the games that I'm looking out for. You know what I mean? Resi coming out even sooner than that. Resi, Resi 2 remake. You know what I mean? Resi 2 remake is what coming out in January. You feel me? What's up, Aaron? It's coming out in like so. Most of these big AAA shit, Anthem, fucking Red Dead, all this other shit's gonna come out before it comes out, right? It comes out in April by it fucking self, so it could have the best opportunity to do whatever it needs to do. Now, my opinion is, I mean, I'm hyped for it. Does it suck for me that it's got delayed? Not really, because I mean, I gotta buy a whole bunch of game during like the first 2-3 months of the year. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jackknife? So I mean, that shit's gonna be rough as fuck, man. I can't be buying all these games all at once. I mean, I will. I just prefer to like space it out. Like I'll have like shit to play year round, like shit to look forward through year round instead of just like having all dumped on me at one time. You know what I'm saying? And then I gotta like grab all of it and shit. I don't like doing that, man. I like to pay shit out. I play single player games. I like to pay shit out. I like to play a couple at a time. I don't want to do too much, you know. But it doesn't suck for me. It might suck for some people who like ultra hyped for this game. They want it to come out because that's the game that they buying over other games. But I don't see that because, to be honest with you, as far as like the rest of the PlayStation exclusives, the rest of the PlayStation exclusive that we have for this gen, supposedly, some of them maybe for next gen, who knows? But as far as the ones that we have right now, that Days Gone is like the most inferior, if I may say, to compare to the other shit that's coming out. I mean, let's be real though. Is Days Gone hold a candle to like Death Stranding, Ghost? You know what I'm saying? Last of Us. You know what I'm saying? Any one of those, like, is Days Gone gonna hold a candle to any one of those games? Of course not. But still, Sony spent a lot of money on that shit. They want to make sure it succeed. They're not gonna put it out in a month where shit's coming out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's dropping their shit during the first 2 months. During the first 2 months, you know what I mean? It's when it's crazy amount of games. During the first 3 months, matter of fact. That's why for some, yeah, there you go, man. Anthem 2. I'm hyped as fuck for Anthem. I don't know if y'all play the Anthem, like not Anthem, god damn it. I mean Metro. I'm saying Anthem, Metro, Exodus, and Res. Like all this shit comes out, all that shit comes out before April, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Like April, the tail end of April, there's like damn, like I don't think there's anything left. I am correct, right? It is April. That's from my knowledge. It's delayed to April, correct? April 25th, right? I mean, why else would they do it? Like they said it to make the game look better or to polish it up a little bit. I mean, I don't believe that. At this point, I don't believe it because it's 2 months worth of time. That's like nothing. It just so happened as soon as they released the date of like the postponed date, the new one. It just so happened to be in a time where nothing else is popping. You know what I'm saying? No one else is really dropping their shit no more. So I feel like that's all there is to that. You know what I'm saying? Originally it's February 22nd. Now I believe it's April. Am I correct? April 25th? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's April 25th is what they postponed it to. I might have read that wrong because I was at work and shit. But that's all it really is, because the reason why I don't think it's possible for them to delay it for actual game development reasons is because that's what the first that was what the last fucking delay was for. This delay just seems like it's just so on the money. 2 months right when there's nothing left. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Arian. Rough out here, man. There's all kinds of shit coming out. But I'm excited for all that shit. I'm excited for next year, man. The ball can't drop soon enough. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't wait for New Year's, is what I'm saying. Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm hype as fuck for that. I'm hype as fuck for that. For 2019. 2019 is gonna be lit. Some of the games that I've been waiting for. What's up, Big Kid? Man, hey, I was about to apologize to you, but fuck you. I still haven't sent that shit, but I will tomorrow. I promise. I'll send you a picture. I've been going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of shit, cuz. So tomorrow's the first day that I'm off. That's in a weekday that I ain't got shit to do. So you know what I mean. So I'll handle that, guaranteed. My fault, but not my fault. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, man. So that's why I don't think Days Gone is delayed for technical reasons, delayed for business reasons, and we're gonna have to wait until then. As far as I'm concerned, Days Gone, I'm hyped for it, but it's not one of those games that I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm hyped for way more other like third party like games than I am for Days Gone. I'm gonna be real with you, but I am hyped for it. I love those type of games. Those games where almost like how do I put this? Like a Metal Gear Solid zombie, but better than the actual Metal Gear Solid zombies. You feel me? You feel me though? You feel me? Like it feels that way. You set traps, you survey the area first before you go in, you figure out what you're gonna do first before you go there. You know what I'm saying? It seems like that's the type of game it is. Like you got an objective to pull off. You ride your bike up to a location, probably like from a high viewpoint or some shit. You look down. I haven't even seen that much gameplay of it. There's been a ton more gameplays that's been shown, and I haven't seen it because I don't want to see too much. I don't want. I've seen tidbits here and there. I don't want to see too much, right? I don't want to like ruin the whole experience for me. I just want to know what's up a little bit, but I don't want to fuck with it too hard because then I'll know too much shit. But it's not one of those games that I'm like that hyped to play compared to all this other shit. So it would make sense. It would make sense. I would definitely cop Days Gone, but it's definitely not like a day one, which that's kind of funny. Days Gone. It's not day one. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a day one for sure usually, but unfortunately, it's coming out during the 3 months where like bangers are just dropping everywhere. You know what I'm saying? If video games was a boxer, it'll knock you the fuck out the amount of times you're getting hit next year immediately. As soon as the bell ring, because they come through beating the shit out of you. You're not ready for all that. You can't keep buying games like that. I think that's what they're doing. They don't want to deal with the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the competition as far as all these games that's trying to get people's attention. They'll fall by the wayside. I don't think Days Gone have that appeal. Maybe Days Gone 2, maybe uh Days Gone again, you know what I'm saying? Days Gone again might have that appeal after it's been introduced, but Days Gone, since it's a new IP and it's a genre that's been played, it's just, how well can you do this genre? But that's why they have to hold it back. I don't think it will be successful if it comes out having to compete with so many big names. I just don't see it. If it was a strong sequel, it would. If Days Gone been out years ago and this is a strong sequel to it, if people have like, what I mean, if people have like a solid love for this game already, like there's a fan base, and then they show part two, and part two is even more hype, and the fan base of that, what I'm saying, game gets super hype for that shit, and other motherfuckers like, man, these motherfuckers getting hyped as fuck. I see what this shit is about, right? Yeah, man. I mean, Days Gone, like that's what I'm saying. Days Gone almost feel like one of those games that I was talking about back in the older generation, where they're not like top tier as far as the game is concerned, but they're not nowhere as far as you would consider like average. They're like in that in between stage of average and super dope. Like it's just somewhere in there. You know what I mean? and we don't have those many games no more. Even though this is a big budget game, don't get me wrong, this is a fucking big budget game, but it just has that kind of feel. You know, that's why it doesn't have that kind of attention, that kind of draw. And maybe like PlayStation and Sony Ben will do a lot more advertising once the game is actually gonna about to be released. You know what I mean? But as of right now, like I'm hyped for it, but just not hyped for it like Sekiro and Resi 2 and fucking Devil May Cry and all this other shit. All this other third party games is actually more appealing to me than that game. And I don't know if that is across the board as far as all the other gamers, but I feel like that too. Because if you're into like shooters and online shit, you know, Anthem's coming out, you know, Metro coming out, all this great games coming out within that 3 months, man. Yeah, Jackknife. I mean, shit. If you into those type of game, I bet you it's gonna be at the top of the list for you. You know, so I feel like it's being postponed. It's gonna be hurting people like yourself who's like super hyped for that shit. You know, but it doesn't really hurt anybody else. I don't think most people are that hyped for it. Like compared to all the other PlayStation exclusives that's coming out, it's like bottom tier. But bottom tier of PlayStation exclusive is still no joke. You know, still not a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bottom tier of PlayStation exclusive. That's still not something you can like diss and shit. It's still hype as fuck. Yeah, I mean it's just a delay. It ain't nothing but just a delay. All games, a lot of games go through delay. Horizon go through it. Like, I mean, if it goes through multiple delays over a span of a few years, then you should be concerned. You know, but if it just go through like it's 2 months, cause that's barely a delay. That's barely a delay, to be honest with you. 2 months go by very fast. Motherfucker, I swear to God, last month it was spring. I could have swore it was spring last month. Fucking cold as fuck out here. But more importantly, next gen, right? So this ongoing battle is going on leading up to 2019 as far as people choosing 2019 or 2020 as far as the next gen is concerned. And the reason why I see next gen as far as PlayStation, I don't know about Xbox. They might drop next year. They might drop 2020. I don't fucking know what they do, man. I'll be real with you. I used to think I'm alright with this business shit, but maybe I'm garbage at it, man. Because a lot of shit they do, I was like, man, like, man. But I mean, a lot of things they do is very interesting too. I'm not gonna front. Certain things they do, I'm like, huh, okay. Because at the end of the day, it's just about making money for businesses. It's what it is, right? But I can't call the moves they make. It's very odd. So Uncharted was also fucking delayed. Wasn't it delayed twice? Wasn't Uncharted 4 delayed twice, man? Hmm. Speaking of which, Crackdown 3 is supposed to come out um during that time. And I'm gonna be real with you. If it does come out, it will come out in the 22nd. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna still hold to the fact that it's not gonna come out, but if it does come out, it will come out on the 22nd. You know why? You know why I feel this way, and this ties into maybe do gamers hate Xbox, right? But I feel like if that game come out during a time where it's busy and it fail, they can fall back on the fact that it has stiff competition, you know, right? And that's such a fanboy thing to say, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. Xbox don't want to make this motherfucking game. The amount of money it's cost them thus far, the amount of delays and shit. Xbox don't want to deal with this shit. They rather axe this motherfucker a long time ago. If it does come out, and that's how I feel about it. If it does come out, these motherfuckers been wanting to axe this motherfucker forever. But and the reason why I say this is because no one have a better reason than that, right? For why this motherfucking game still fucking exists. It's still out there in the ether. You know what I mean? It's because fucking it hasn't been officially canceled. And the reason why is because every time I said do, it's not coming out. I've been saying that for how long now? Over a year now. I've been saying that for over a fucking year. I don't think it's coming out, right? But every time I said that, PlayStation dudes and Xbox dudes said the same thing to me. So it's not like this is a bias at all, right? This is across the board. Everyone is saying this, right? The thing they say back to me is, man, they can't afford to cancel another game. The amount of backlash they would have. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I ever hear them say. Think about it. Every like if y'all been fucking with me, right? All the podcasts that I do, all the videos that I do, all the podcasts that I'm on, King Thrasher shit, my shit, you know what I'm saying? Round table shit. I've been saying it been canceled for years now, like over a year. So, but every time I say it, whether they a PlayStation do or Xbox do, they say the same shit. They say, "Oh man, they can't cancel another game. That'll be terrible for their name." And blah 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 blah. It's never about whether they want to make this motherfucking game or not. It's about not being able to cancel this game, because if they cancel this motherfucking game, it's gonna look bad. It's gonna look real bad on them, like even worse than they already look now. You know, so they can't cancel it. They can't cancel it, but because they can't cancel it, that's why they're making it. It's kind of like uh, what I'm saying, like how they say like I'm gonna get to that video. Thanks for coming through, and thanks for that. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that, right? So, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think they want to do it, because every time I said that shit, right, people were just like, no, they can't. They won't cancel it because it'll look real bad on Xbox. I'm like, that's not a really good reason. That doesn't. It's kind of like how like they say like America, the divorce ratio is like crazy. It's like most marriages end in divorce. Like this game is kind of like a marriage that wouldn't end. You know what I mean? It doesn't want to be that percentage that got divorced, so they just stayed begrudgingly together. They fucking hate each other, but they stay together. That's how I feel about this game. Motherfuckers don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't want to like be with each other. They just have to be, because they just don't like for like some ideology. You know what I'm saying? For some ideology that they don't want to fuck with. They just gonna have to stay with this bitch that they can't stand, or this girl gonna have to stay with this motherfucker that she can't stand. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel about Crackdown with as far as Xbox. Like I feel like that's like they're married to each other begrudgingly. They fucking hate each other's guts, but they had to hold each other's hand because of the kids. You know what I mean? Because of the fucking kids. They have to fucking sit at the dinner table and pretend to smile like at each other like nothing's fucking wrong, but they fucking hate each other. They don't even sleep in the same motherfucking bed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They sleep like they fucking from a sitcom from the 60s and shit, with a husband and wife sleep on two different beds like a fucking hotel room. But that's what it is, like, isn't it? You don't have an Xbox, but would you buy Gears if it was on PlayStation? Not really. Not really. I'm over Gears, man. Like Gears originally, man, video, like Gears was the one thing that tied me to the Xbox, and the newest one didn't even like the newest one, the recent newest one, not the one that's gonna be coming out, not the trailers and stuff, right? It just didn't excite me anymore. I was like, nothing else, and I'm like, and I hear I didn't get to play as, you know what I'm saying, the original crew and shit. And I'm like, I don't know. And I never got to it. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad game. The reason why I'm saying it's not a bad game, because first of all, I never played that shit, and the reviews that I've gotten is like 50-50, so I can't call it. But it doesn't hype me up no more. I just don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you said Cuphead, I would have been, yeah. If you use Cuphead as an example, for sure, I would have bought that shit immediately if it was on PlayStation. You know what I mean? But I mean, the thing is, what I'm trying to say is, it's not about whether that game is on Xbox or if it's on PlayStation. I don't think people really care for that game like that. It's never been like a game that has that kind of appeal. You know what I mean? I mean, be real with it. Of all the games that's coming out within the next 6 months, that game is not the hypest game for you. You can't tell me that it is. Be real with me, cuz you a Xbox dude, and you know we kick it, so you know I'm not trying to pick on you or nothing. You feel me? I'm just saying it. Be real with me right now, cuz are you telling me that game is one of the games you hype is for? Like Crackdown 3, if it does come out, I'ma still hold to the fact that it's not. But if it does, is that one of the games that you hype for? Cuz you a Xbox dude. You know what I'm saying? As far as the homies that I fuck with, right? You one of the most Xbox motherfucker there is that I know because you have Xbox in your fucking name. Tell me, Vidiot, is that one of the hypest game for you? For you personally. You know what I mean? Because it's not for me. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not for me. But if it's for you, like if you was real with that, like if it is for you, then it is what it is. Like I would you put it in your top five? Would you put Crackdown 3 in your top 5 as far as the games that are coming out within the recent, 6 months, within the next 6 months, not in the recent months, because 'cause we're only in fucking October. You know what I mean? That's in the next 6 months, is Crackdown really the hypest game? Like, within the first you know what I'm saying? Out of all those games that are coming out, is it in top 5 for you? Shit, man, Imma be real with you, I don't even think Crackdown is, like, in top 10 for me. Because if it was, I'd probably have like an Xbox. You know what I mean? If it's that hype of a game. No, 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 cuz not Xbox. I'm not saying Xbox. I'm just saying games in general. Games in general. Because I'm gonna be real with you. Of all the games that are coming out, Days Gone is not even in my top 5 within the next 6 months. And that's an exclusive to PlayStation. I don't give a fuck if it's an exclusive or not. I fuck with games, you feel me? So I can be real with you within the next 6 months from now until um I mean shit, give it 7 months because now not Crackdown, god damn it. Days Gone is delayed, right? Give it fucking 7 months. Within this next 7 months, Days Gone is not my top 5. It's not even in. I don't even think it's scratched top 10 to be really real with you. We laid out all the games that's coming out with the next 7 months. I'm not sure if it's gonna make it. I'm gonna be really real with you. I'm not even saying it's a bad game or nothing. It seemed like it's a hype game for me anyway. I'm the type of dude that love that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Creep up on a whole base camp full of motherfuckers, zombies all over the place. You like stake out the shit, figure out what you're gonna do. All right, I'm gonna go over here, set a trap, go over there, set fucking another trap. I'm gonna go here, kill this fucking zombie, make all kind of noise, make this motherfucker come through and see this shit just so he can get hit with this trap. You know what I'm saying? All this shit, I'm hyped for that. I love that shit. You know what I mean? But I mean, really though, compare fucking Days Gone to DMC5 to Res 2 to fucking Sekiro to fucking you know what I mean? All this fucking crazy ass AAA shit that third parties coming out with. I mean, bruh, it doesn't even hold a candle. I'm sorry. I'm just being real. But I'm hyped for it too. I mean, I'm a cop it. I'm glad it got delayed. I mean, that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? You know I'm just keeping it real with you, right, idiot? You know I'm just keeping it real with you. Like if you say it is, then cool. I but I have a hard time like saying that it would even scratch top 10. I mean, Days Gone probably wouldn't even like it. It probably might like ninth, eighth place or some shit like that if it does end up on the top 10. But there's just so many shit that's coming out from whether it's first party or third party that's fucking dope as shit in the next 7 months, and I can't see, fucking Crackdown 3 or Days Gone being even scratching the surface of that shit. You feel me? Like I can't scratch the surface of that shit. So I mean, I'm not even gonna say that. But Days Gone does look like it's gonna be fun for me, anyways. I don't give a fuck what rest of these motherfuckers if they want to play it or not. I don't care. I don't care. But next gen is an interesting thing because right now 18 is ending, right? And I feel like the reason why we're getting so much next gen talk, not only because there's a lot of supposed leaks and rumors and blah 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 blah, right? But once 2019 hit, people, since they've made a stake for 2019, they're trying to find reasons for it to be 19. And I'm not saying it can't be, very possibly be 19, but I hold to 20. And the reason why I hold to 20, as far as PlayStation anyway, I really don't know what the fuck Xbox is gonna do. I'm not gonna act like I know. They could come out next year. They could come out 20. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, man. I'm not gonna call it. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know what the fuck these motherfuckers out there doing. What's up, Jemiah? But man, I can't call it. Coon, Coon out here. Goddamn, Coon. Yo, but it's not the same shit, man. It's not the same shit. I'm way more excited for Red Dead than Days Gone. Right? I'm just putting that shit out there. Like all these games are coming out. But anyways, next gen, man. Next gen is gonna be in 20, in my opinion. And the reason why I still keep to it is because it's for business reason. It has nothing to do with the ability to create the console. Because at this point, I feel like creating a console is more like clockwork than anything at this point. You know? Like that's not the issue. The technical part of creating the console is done. They know what they're putting into it. They basically have the frame. I'm pretty sure there's dev kits out there by now. Right? At this point, I think there's dev kits out by now. They should be. But as far as saying next gen is gonna be here already, already in 1 year, and I keep going back to the fact that really, bruh, like we haven't seen any advertising. They haven't officially announced the name for it. We all know it's gonna be called the PS5 because what the fuck else is gonna be called? You know what I'm saying? What else is gonna be called? The fucking PS5. What else is gonna be called? Are you fucking stupid? You gonna name it PS1 again or some dumb shit? Or just the PlayStation, like God of War did. You know what I'm saying? Go back to just PlayStation all over again. When there be some crazy shit, they just go back once again to the PlayStation console. I mean, some wild shit. Where the fuck? What's up, Vieira? You know what I mean? Oh, and Vieira, please stay for the last portion of the game, the podcast, because I would really appreciate your input because it's a sausage fest in my fucking chat. You know what I'm saying? In my fucking chat room, and I need a lady's perspective on this shit because I'm about to say some shit that's fucking. You know what I'm saying? I might get in trouble with a couple people, but I mean, I'm not gonna name names or nothing, but I'm sure y'all gonna know who I'm talking about. If y'all go to them and tell them I said this shit about them, fuck them. You can tell them I said it, right? I'm not gonna name names though, but if I describe the shit I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure y'all gonna figure out who the fuck I'm talking about. All the people that I'm talking about, because I'm sure you've seen these videos too. You feel me? I'm sure you'll see these videos too. But yeah, man. So next generation. Garuda here? Yeah, where the fuck is Garuda? Where the fuck is Garuda, man? But yeah, anyways, guys, yeah, next gen is 20 because if you say it's 19, hey, don't even do that. You know what I'm saying, D? Don't even do that. Don't fuck around with all that shit. Garuda, yo. But yeah, man, next gen. The reason why I feel wholeheartedly is 20, or if it's possible to be in like 19, it will be the tail end. I'm talking about physical 20, like the tail end. I'm talking about holiday season, like last month or so of the year of 19. You know what I mean? Where it would count as fiscal year of 20. Because here's the thing, man. There's no advertising for it. If there's no advertising for it, it's going to fail. And you're looking at me like, dude, it's the PS5. It doesn't need advertising. Bullshit. Bullshit. It still need a team of motherfuckers to put slogans and shit together. You think they just came up with greatness awaits overnight, cuz? I can't imagine the motherfucker whoever came up with that is getting paid, cuz. I don't know if it's a team of motherfuckers that sat down and think of greatness awaits, or it's just one motherfucker that sat in a room one day and be like, you know what, greatness awaits, because he's probably sitting there in a boardroom, tired as fuck, thinking about some pushies he's probably trying to smash that night. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, "What's the slogan? What you got?" He was like, "Greatness awaits," because he's sitting there, cloudy eyed, thinking about this pussy he's about to get tonight. And motherfucker's like, "That's genius. Cut this motherfucker check." You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know how it went down, but it gotta be something like that, right? Yes, I suck those balls. Smooth as eggs, cuz. Yeah, it's just smooth as eggs. Right? Once they announce it, it's a wrap. Once they announce it, it's a wrap. Like, I mean, PlayStation got fanboys like true ponies for real, like true ponies, like real fanboy shit, dudes too. You know what I'm saying? Once that shit get announced, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I mean, we won't hear the end of it. We won't hear the end of it on both sides. On both sides, whichever side it is, once that shit's announced, it's a fucking wrap. Real shit. I don't see Jemiah. I'm not into. I don't read into that, so I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know about AMD and you know what I'm saying all that shit. I don't follow that, which probably hindered me as a YouTuber. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is still my hobby, man. I'm not gonna read some shit I don't like. You feel me? I'm not gonna read some shit I don't like. That shit's too hard for me, man. Yeah, I mean, they not Sony dudes. I'm talking about like true ponies, like some real pony ass motherfuckers, like true pony ass motherfuckers. And that I'm gonna get to that in the last portion of the game too. I mean, not the game, goddamn the podcast. I'm gonna get to that at the end too. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna get to that. But shit, man, I, I need to. I have some shit to say about that shit, like real shit. The fuck did that have to do with me being Asian, cuz? The fuck, Jemiah? I mean, shit. The fuck? What's that got to do with me? What are you talking about, cuz? I mean, I'll admit to it if I'm on some Asian shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna shy away from the fact that I be doing some Asian shit. You know what I'm saying? Asian motherfucker. What am I expect? But I don't even know what the fuck. No, I mean, here's the thing, man. You don't understand. I work in the advertising marketing industry. You feel me? And it's not how you think. Like I grew up doing sales. My professions is sales. You feel me? Whether whatever it is that you need me to sell in whatever form you need me to do it in, I can do it. I've done like damn near every type of sales job you can imagine. You see, the problem with me is I fucked up earlier in life with pussy, weed, and you know what I'm saying, and other shit to get my education straight as far as college is concerned, because I was making way too much money and I was on some other shit. So I never really finished college, right? So because of that, in the workforce, I have to like compensate that with years of experience with all kinds of shit that I have to do. I've done so much shit that my resume could trump a motherfucker that could have like a bachelor degree. I have to in the world we live in. Otherwise, I would never survive. I had a few classes in. You know what I'm saying? I have a few classes in, so it's not like I'm like, got none of that shit, but it's not like I got a diploma talking about, yeah, I got a BA. I ain't got one. I ain't got one. I'm just cold. Check the resume. It's cold as fuck. Started since I was 18. I was cold as fuck. So never had to stop. You know what I mean? Never had to stop. And here's the one thing I will tell you about sales, about marketing, about advertising, about all that shit. I appreciate that, Arian. But you know what I'm saying? Here's the one thing I know about that shit. How am I not a tech guy? I know how to use technology. I guess I guess I'm one of those Asian motherfuckers that know how to use technology but don't know how to fix a major problem or how to build a PC. I'm not that. My dick's fucking huge. I don't know. Well, not I. I don't want to give off that impression. My dick's not fucking porno big. Don't fucking. You know what I'm saying? Put that in the atmosphere and disappoint bitches is out here and shit. You know what I'm saying? My shit nice. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like that. It's not porno type motherfucker. I mean, my shit will get the job done, but it's not like that. And I drive well. As y'all notice, I got in a car accident the other day because another motherfucker hit me. Matter of fact, I've been in 4 accidents my whole life, and it's always been because a motherfucker hit me. So, I mean, here's the thing about marketing. All right, the necessity of it is insane. The amount of money people spend on it, because whether you believe it or not, if people don't do marketing, you would not know about it. And I'm not saying you. Hey, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I'm out here like Shaq Vieira, but your boy, your boy will take care of what he needs to. You feel me? I got proper equipment for the job. You know what I mean? It's just I don't want to blow it out of proportion and have motherfucker confused like I'm out here carrying a baseball bat, you know what I'm saying, around and shit. But here's the yeah, Jemiah, yes, yes. You never seen a fucking commercial for cocaine. You know why? Because a crackhead is a good commercial for cocaine. That shit's so good it will ruin you. It's so good, cuz it's so good it will ruin a person. It will ruin your whole life, cuz that's how good drugs is. You don't have to advertise drugs. Motherfucker know exactly how good it is. Drugs is the one thing you don't need to advertise because it's the one thing you don't have to sell. No one have ever tried to sell drugs. Motherfuckers just buy them. You feel me? No one have to advertise drugs. They just have to supply it. You feel me? So the thing with advertising is mm, when you're a gamer, you look into gaming. Well, I don't even say that. Some gamers don't even do none of that shit. They just buy all the games that come out and play that shit. You know what I mean? Which truly make them the realest gamers. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do. Fuck all this other nonsense. That's all they do. They just buy games that come out and play that shit. They don't even look up stuff. They was like, man, that looked pretty good. Go ahead, cop that. See what happens. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times these guys are the ones that get hurt the most because they are not privy to certain shit that goes down in the industry and it fuck them over. Which I feel really bad for these motherfuckers. These are fellow gamers that gets fucked over. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that get fucked up. But as far as advertising, if you don't announce it early, motherfuckers have to know shit's coming. It builds up hype. You don't announce a motherfucking Spider-Man movie the month it fucking come out, do you? You announce that shit damn near 2-3 years before it fucking come out, and it slowly build momentum. It builds hype. Hype doesn't build itself. You think a PS5 hype builds itself? No, no, it does not. Okay, fucking don't call me Dan. God damn. But that's true. Old school Coca-Cola got actual Coke in it, so I guess if old school Coca-Cola, you know what I'm saying, advertisement count, then you could count that shit. Sorry about the cough. But that's what I'm saying. Advertising is a big deal. The amount of money you spend on advertising is insane, right? Matter of fact, I used to work for an advertising company. They don't even exist no more. They went under. Um, but I used to work there, right? And that company does nothing but marketing for other companies. You know, certain other companies don't actually have their own marketing. They actually outsource all their marketing to other people, and they pay good money. They pay good money. No, I'm not sick. I got weakitis. It's a chronic problem. You know what I mean? It's a chronic disease. I have to live with it. You feel me, Vieira? I gotta. I live with that weeditis, and yeah. I mean, it doesn't really affect my lifestyle as a person, really. I mean, but sometimes it does cause me to have chronic chest pains and uh, yeah, coughing uncontrollably, and I often feel my eyes becoming chinkier than it already is. I don't care. I don't care where the fuck I live at, Jemiah. I don't give a fuck where I live at. I still stay in the future. You feel me? I just might be doing it a little bit illegally, is all. But I'm a time travel. Fuck all that. But you know what I mean? Like, no, I don't live in Cali, man. I used to. I used to for a while. I used to live with my brother out there in Cali, but that shit too expensive, man. As soon as I try to like branch out, because I didn't want to try to, freeload off of my brother and nothing. And I was like, God damn. So like, fuck all that. move, move to where it's cheap to own shit. You know what I mean? Damn, yeah. Don't put my shit out there like that. God damn, cuz. Jesus. Oh, bruh, don't worry about the quality of my shit. Trust me, I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, next gen, man. The reason why I don't see it happening is because there's no marketing at all for it right now. I want to say it has to be at least a year. You have to ramp up marketing. You can't just act like that's not important. The company I used to work for, and I barely work for them, it's more like an internship, right? They do advertising for multiple companies, and some companies have a business like partnership with other companies, and they're like the liaisons between the two. You know what I mean? And it's crazy how deep it goes. But you know that a lot of times if you know that a lot of times if if a business, right, like, all right, let's say Chicago Bears, and I just want to use them as like a just a random, football team, right? But let's say Chicago Bear. This could happen to any team, but let's just say the Chicago Bears or any shit team. Right? Let's just say let's like you know Chicago Bears when they don't fill a seat in their stadium, they get less advertising money from the banners that they have up, right? If they have Coca-Cola banners, Pepsi banners, the more seat they fill, the more money they get, from advertising money. Coca-Cola pay like good money for that. That just to show you the power of advertising. Coca-Cola is the biggest fucking, you know what I'm saying, the biggest fucking known soft drink, and you know what I'm saying, in the world. Or Coca-Cola, like a Coke, a pop, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? It's the most famous in the world. It's just famous. It's everywhere. I know of it when I was a kid. It used to be like the greatest thing ever if someone gave me a Coke when I was like 5, cuz. I'm serious. I'm not kidding. When I was 5 years old, living in fucking middle of nowhere, South Da Nang, Vietnam, cuz if you fucking gave me a Coke I would think you were the best person ever. Are you kidding me? And they still do advertising. Advertising is what create hype, man. You don't understand. They have to at least announce it, truly announce it, actually truly announce the name of it. That's when you know it's coming soon. Until then is whatever. And they're not gonna announce it anytime soon, I don't think. I mean, they're gonna have to announce it. I mean, we got like 2 months left of this year, cuz this month is damn near over. November is here in like a week and a half. You know? You know what I mean? Like it's insane the amount of like advertising money. I mean, y'all heard, right? Y'all heard like the crazy amount of numbers behind the fucking game, right? They was like they spend this much money on the game, on making the game, of developing the game, of paying the people to develop the game, all this shit, and they spend this much money on advertising. And you look at that budget for advertising, you like, holy shit! How the fuck it rivals the amount of money they spent on making the game? In a lot of cases, it's more than the money they spent on the fucking game. It's fucking crazy, right? Welcome to fucking my world. I live in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong and it comes out in 19, holy shit. But I don't see how that's possible. I don't it's it's like it's like you don't get no heads up. You know what I mean? We may get heads up. Why? Because we're into this shit. We read up on it. We watch videos about it. Yada yada yada. But think of this right now: 80 million plus PS4 sold. Do you think 84 million plus consists of hardcore? I want to know when this console is coming out so I could cop this shit type motherfucker immediately. You think a lot of motherfuckers who cop the shit day one are hardcore motherfuckers? No, a lot of them are not. You know what I mean? It's necessary to do that. You have to build a brand. A PS5 is basically not a PS4. It's a whole nother shit. You know what I'm saying? A PS4, the PS5 is a whole nother shit. It's not a PS4. It's a brand new shit. Because if it is a PS4, then why the fuck would I need to buy it? But you need to sell this shit to me. Don't give me that shit that a PS5 would sell itself. Let them come out and fucking announce some crazy, ridiculous bullshit to you as they trying to sell you this PS5. See, you still hype for that shit. See if they do like if they come out and did what fucking Xbox did this fucking generation. See if you still be hyped. You will fucking lean back on your seat like, wait a minute, Sony, what the fuck? Immediately. Don't give me that shit. I mean, yes, yes, yes. I am looking forward to a PS5. But don't tell me they can't fuck up. There's always opportunities for fucking up. We exist in reality. I don't know, like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Fucking up is very possible for any company at any moment, at any fucking, you know what I'm saying, juncture of the game. I don't know who the fuck says otherwise. You know what I mean? It is very possible. So, in order for a fucking company to be successful, not only do they have to put out the product, they have to be precise, you know what I'm saying, about the delivery of the product. And that's the fucking narrative that they're pushing for the next generation. Greatness awaits doesn't just came out of nowhere. Motherfuckers sat in a fucking room for who knows how many days coming up with that slogan. The day that I learned about marketing, the day that I found out how much the dude who came up with the phrase "just do it" for Nike, just bruh, that dude balled so hard, like 20 something years. It's just fucking madness the amount of money that man has now just for coming up with that one phrase. Because just look at how, like, where that phrase went. It's fucking went everywhere. It went on Billboard, it went on fucking commercial, it went on the fucking box of the fucking shoe. You know what I'm saying? It went everywhere because advertising is insane. It's fucking incredible. And this fucking underhanded advertising, like fucking people say, like, you know, subliminal shit don't exist. It exists by the drove. Like underhanded advertising, it is there. Like I'm in this industry. I've seen some wild shit. Like I don't listen to commercials and shit on the radio and on watch commercials on TV, the same way people see them. I see them like in Matrix form. I see how they did what they did. You know what I'm saying? All the things that they do to get people to act a certain way. You know what I mean? I see all of it. And it's not because I'm better than other people. It's because this is my profession. This is what I do. And if I suck at this, then god damn it, I guess I suck at most things in life because that's what I do for a fucking living. So if I'm wrong about it, it's whatever. I guess I suck at life. You know what I'm saying? If it comes out at 19, maybe, but I just don't see that happening. You need at least a solid window, a solid year. And people was like, well, the PS4 Pro didn't have to do that. It came out a few months really after it was announced. You know what I mean? I mean, but at least the Pro was like named the fucking, what is it called? The Neo, right? It was named Neo for at least a whole year before you actually know that it's called the PS Pro, like the PS4 Pro, right? We don't even have a fucking code name for this bitch yet. We don't even know what the fucking the PS5 code name is. They like the only reason why we know it even exists, real shit, is because motherfuckers at Sony is saying they working on something because they was asked. Go look at it. Go do some research on that shit and find me some shit where Sony came out directly without being prompt, without being asked, and they was like, "We making the next gen console. This is what's happening." You know what I mean? You feel me? You feel me? Do we have that? Do we have that? You know what I mean? Do we have that? I don't see that. Until we have that, that's when I was like, okay, okay, it's within the year of this motherfucker coming out. That's when we start seeing that type of shit. When you start having official shit that start popping here and there, like, you know what I mean? They still didn't give a date. They still don't do none of that shit. You know what I mean? But you will know it's coming within the year once you start seeing that shit. You start having code name, you start getting like real like numbers, facts, statistics, whatever the fuck you need about this motherfucking console, you will start hearing it from the horse's mouth or the pony's mouth, the true pony, like the motherfucker that actually work at pony headquarters. You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers from pony headquarters come out and say some shit, that's when you can actually be like, cool, cool, all right. So PlayStation motherfuckers like Sony themselves is coming out to say this shit. All right, that's when you know it's coming. Yeah, it's the worst secret in the world. Everybody knows it's coming, but now all of a sudden, just because they hear that shit, just because they hear, oh, Sony execs are talking about the next console, because they was fucking asked about it. What the fuck? I mean, if they wasn't asked about it, would they say shit about it? But if no one asked them, but they just came out and then start talking about it, that's when you know it's real. That's when you know it's going down. That's when you know they're ready to talk about it. I mean, like all this other shit is speculation. As far as I'm concerned, once you start seeing real shit, and when I'm saying this is, it's not like the same shit. Once is here's what I'm trying to say. A business doesn't operate like a motherfucker that like does shit from his backyard. It's not like that. Everything is controlled. You know what I'm saying? A corporation, everything's controlled, everything is planned, everything's concise. They already have a plan before they start making any kind of moves. And that's what I was saying. I can't really call what Xbox do because I can't really call the moves they make. I've been wrong so many times trying to make sense of what the fuck they do that I gave up on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even try no more to figure this shit out. But at least PlayStation, I can see like at least the market, like the job they do, I can still see how like it makes sense to me. Like the shit that they do, I can still at least call it. You know what I mean? I've been right about a lot of things with Xbox, but I've been wrong on many major things. So it's 50-50 with me, and I don't want to like be that dude to be just randomly throwing shit out there. I don't want to call it like that. But with Sony, they have a strong fucking background of doing certain things. And if you just look at it, they do that shit. Like everything was announced way in advance. Everything was concise. Every step was taken. You know what I mean? Like you don't just drop a console out of nowhere on people. You have to ramp it up. You have to show the console off. You gotta let people know what's coming on the console. You gotta let them know the specs, statistics for nerd motherfuckers that like that shit. You gotta You gotta show, you know what I'm saying, a game or two that's gonna be on that shit. At least a game or two to for motherfuckers to start getting hyped to see what it looks like. All this shit. You got to do all this within the span of months on end. You can't just drop all this shit immediately. It just like that's just too much shit at the same time. Hype builds, you know. There's a reason. Like you have 80 plus million console out there. It's gonna be real hard to rip those 80 plus millions away from those console to the next gen. Plus those who have no consoles. You feel me? It's gonna be so hard. There's no way you could just rip them out of this console because this console is already dope. You know what I'm saying? You need to at least break down why it's necessary for you to have a PS5. You know? And you think it's not necessary. Oh, yes, it is. Marketing is very necessary for everything. For everything. You don't think so? You'll be surprised about the shit you wouldn't know if it wasn't for marketing. You know what I mean? Don't act like marketing have never touched you one way or another. No homo. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I said no homo after that. Marketing touched you, right? What like something out of like marketing, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere, whether like you heard some shit on the radio or like some shit must have hit you. You know what I mean? Somewhere sooner or later in your lifetime, somewhere you got a product or a service because of marketing. Not because voice, voice of mouth or whatever, like whatever, what the fuck, whatever it is, like people telling you is good. No, you heard from some shit and you want to try that shit. That's it. You heard about some shit, whether it's a YouTube link, whatever the fuck. Marketing touched me all over, man. Marketing pays me, so marketing can touch me where the fuck marketing wants. Marketing works on a level people don't even understand. So once I start seeing that shit for PlayStation 5, I'll start believing in that shit as far as it's gonna come out. I mean, 2019 is literally 2.5 months away. Less than 2.5 months. It's the 21st, you know what I'm saying, of October. And if we're gonna see it within 2019, it's gonna be the tail end. I'm talking about the way tail end. I'm talking about fucking launching on fucking uh Black Friday type of shit. You know what I mean? Hey, marketing pays me because it's what I do for a living. So marketing can touch me as much. I marketing. I guess you can say marketing pimps me, and I'm a hoe for marketing. I guess I just do that job. You know what I'm saying? I go out there get that marketing teach me the game and all. But you feel me though? Like I don't know how else to break it down. Like the amount of marketing that is behind any product, any service is incredible because the words that execs say to you when they get interviewed it's all is is premeditated. I hope y'all know that nothing is on the fly really. Don't be ridiculous. Nothing is on the fly. It's been practiced, it's been rehearsed, it's been, you know what I'm saying, all that. The beauty in it is some motherfuckers are able to make it sound like they just talking to you, but no, they already have a script. It's already been written. What are you talking about, Jameer? Why does cultist just glitch in AC? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played ACO. I wouldn't know. I can't tell you why. Does he? Does he? You think so? You think so? And I know you just fucking around, Coon, but you think so? I'm telling you, no one does. No one does. And no one at that level of the game does. That's why I feel bad for Don Matrix, because what Don Matrix said isn't what Don Matrix said. It's somebody else saying that shit already. And in the heat of the moment, he just repeated what someone else said. Because I bet you internally they were saying that shit internally in fucking Xbox camp in fucking Microsoft when they was trying to ramp that shit up. Like they thought that shit was cute within their circle until Don Matrix said it out loud to everybody outside of Microsoft, and then they realized how crazy that fucking sound. I bet you before that shit happened, I bet you like before like Xbox One was like releasing, like they was talking mad shit. Like, well, what about people who don't have internet connection? And within the Xbox community, as in the people who are working on it and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, publishers of it and shit, they was like, well, they can get a 360. And they all laughed because they thought that was funny. And in the heat of the moment, because Don Matrick was asked about that, and he figured that shit would be pretty funny, like a good drop the mic type of comment to walk up off the stage off. You know what I'm saying? To be like, if you don't have internet connection like that, you don't want to deal with this DRM shit, get you a 360. You feel me? And it did not go the way he thought it was gonna go down because that shit has such good reception within Microsoft Office. How come it didn't go so well within the gaming community? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is already like pre-written for them. I hope you understand that. And real shit, Don Matrick, it's not a speaker. It's not a very well spoken man. And that's why no one likes him. Because he says shit like that. Because he's unable to formulate words that are, you know, more enticing to motherfuckers. I.e., Phil. This motherfucker, like people love this dude, don't they? I don't know how, like motherfuckers love Phil Spencer. Why? I don't understand why. Why do they love this motherfucker? But they do. I mean, I'm not hating on it. It's whatever. They really like Uncle Phil for whatever reason. So I cool. Whatever. I mean, you know what I mean? Why do you think that is? Has he delivered anything since he started this whole fucking shit? Because he's good at marketing, at advertising. He knows exactly what needs to be said. You know, he says everything to you where it's not a lie. Really, everything that they say is not really a lie. It is also not true either. It's just that weird. You know, here's the thing. I don't know. I'm gonna give you a little history. All right. Back in the 40s, the 30s, 40s, and even like mid 50s, and even carry on to the 60s, right? Advertising in America was fucking crazy. People put all kinds of crazy shit in their advertisement, like a lot of untrue shit, like smoking make you feel better, like smoking actually is good for you, and all kinds of crazy shit. Like people used to do that, you know, until the motherfuckers have to get involved. And I'm just using smoking as an example. Other shit's ridiculous. Like even Coca-Cola. We was talking about Coca-Cola, about advertising and shit. Back in the day, Coca-Cola used to say if you drink a Coke a day, it would make you feel better. It would make you like a better person. And it used to have cocaine in it. Of course you would. It makes you feel better. You was fucking high as fuck drinking Coke back in the day. You was literally drinking Coke. Why do you think they call it Coke? But they used to advertise it saying that it's good for you. You can see how that shit fucked up people back in the day, drinking Coke and smoking cigarettes. You know what I mean? So because of that, I don't know if you guys know this, but as far as being a salesperson, like myself, as far as someone who does marketing and does advertising and that kind of stuff, legally, I cannot lie to you. Seriously, I cannot lie to you. If I lie to you, I can get sued for that shit by both parties, by the customer and the client. You feel me? There's a difference between a customer and a client. This is a crazy concept. A client is, let's say if I'm doing face-to-face marketing, like I'm actually trying to sell a motherfucker right here, right now on a plan or some shit. The client would be AT&T. The customer is the business I'm trying to get AT&T. You feel me? And if I lie to that client, I am getting sued by them. I mean, if I lie to this customer, I'm getting sued by them because they was promised fucking services that they would not get. And this is a fucking business. They will sue me. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, like no shit happening because there's no consequences to that shit. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, it's all kinds of ramifications for lying, for straight up lying. You know what I'm saying? That's where most motherfuckers use that as an outrage, like shit now. Most motherfuckers use that outrage shit for that, like it's anti-consumer and shit. That's back in the 40s. There was some real shit that's anti-consumer. But that's what I'm saying. Like you don't think advertising is important. You don't think this kind of stuff until you read into it and realize how crazy it is, how it shaped businesses. I mean, how it shaped the way your PlayStation look. And a PlayStation is like the way it look is not, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's just randomly they put shit together and they were like, huh, this shit look like a, you know what I'm saying, staircase and shit, some sideways sandwich looking shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's just paint it black and color it. No, it was fucking premeditated. Everything is, and it's due to fucking advertising. What's good is a good product without people buying it? I can't really call that video because that's a good question. I don't really know how, like, you know what I don't appreciate the the need we have as people, not just gamers but people in general, to classify everything, because I hate when people say casual, because like what consists as a casual gamer? I really don't even know what that is. Like it's so hard to like actually pinpoint something, but we categorize like a really vague group of gamers and we call them casuals, and we don't like there's no rhyme or reason, and everyone have some kind of different interpretation of that. You know what I mean? So if you're saying so the majority of gamers worldwide, you think they'd rather spend $500 to play all games or $1,000 to play a few games? And here's what I'm saying to you, idiot. I don't know where you're going with that, but that's a loaded question. You know what I mean? It seems like it's an obvious question. It's almost like rhetorical. It seems like that's rhetorical. Like, well, I mean, would you rather spend $500 on all games, or would you rather spend $1,000 to pay a few games? What am I mean, if you simply classify it down to that, if you tear it down to that, of course everybody's gonna say, "Oh, I'd rather spend $500 to play all games." And if you say the other way around, you'll be an idiot. But now you're gonna use that to twist it to some other scenario to where it makes sense for a narrative that you're pushing. I'm just always being real, you know that, right? I'm just saying. Well, I mean, video, because like I don't know if that's like occasionally. Like, what do you mean by occasionally? Like my older brother, right? My older brother is a gamer too, but he's not a gamer like me. He works a lot more than I do. He's a sushi chef, right? So he works a lot more than I do. He works way more hours than I do. He has way rougher hours than I do, man. But he makes crazy money. Like he makes like right around the same money as I do, and I work two jobs. But he's a very talented sushi chef. So it's not the same shit. Um so the the thing is, this dude, like he don't play a whole bunch of games. There's a certain type, a few certain types of games that he like, and he played those games, but he doesn't get to play a lot either because he works so much, and he got wifey to fuck with and homies and shit. Just like me, I got other shit to, you know what I'm saying? So like there's been days where like there've been days on end that I don't even get to play video games because I have a life to live. But I dare you to call me a fucking casual. I'll choke your ass to death on some Street Fighter, on damn near any fighting game. Maybe not Tekken because I'm garbage at Tekken, but I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? On damn near, like, see if I style better than you in fucking Devil May Cry. See if I style better than you in God of War. See if I, like, any game that I play, that I played in the past. See if I ain't good at it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, so it's like to classify shit. It's so hard, man. I don't like. I know it. I know it's like it's usual for us. I know it's usual for us to do that. It's built into humans. We do that shit. We classify shit. That's how it works. You know, everything needs to have a category, a group, you know, so that our brain can process it better because we can't think in the sense of, you know, any other way than that than to classify shit. And it's not our fault. I feel like education system did that to us, you know. But yeah, man, I can't really call that. That's a good question. I mean, because I feel like you're trying to go somewhere with it. But I mean, what what kind of idiot would not want to spend 500 and play all the games? I mean, of course, everybody do that, but what's the catch? The only reason why someone would ask such a rhetorical question like that is because there's a catch to that $500, but you get to play all games. What's the catch to it? You know? Don't tell me there isn't, because there is, right? Because if anything that's too good to be true is what? Yeah. No, idiot. That's a true gamer. That's not a casual. What the fuck? The fuck? You don't have to be a fuck boy to be a. You know what I'm saying? You just describe a fuck boy, not a fucking true gamer. A casual is just a someone who plays games without caring about companies or game sales or whatever. That's a fucking true gamer. Motherfuckers who care about that type of shit really like is a fuck boy. Like when people like describe like when people talk about MPDs and shit, they break down numbers for what it is, and there are some that like use those numbers as fuck boys. Like they just use numbers to rub it into each other's faces and shit. You feel me? It's not the same shit. It's not the same shit. You know, that's not the same shit. Like, see, there you go, idiot. There you go. That's the catch. Exactly. What is a true gamer? That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like setting categories for anything like that. I'd rather speak to whatever subject, whatever issue we have here, we break it down and we solve the fucking question to get the answer. We go into it preconceived with categorized fucking shit already and we just pluck it off of that. That's why shit doesn't go anywhere because we drawing it on incorrect information in the first place. You know, motherfuckers just say, "Oh, that's some casual shit." I mean, shit. You can label anything casual if we don't really have a true basis for what it really is. Then anything could be labeled as casual. You know, exactly, Jemiah. That's how I always felt. If you play games and you enjoy it, you are a gamer. I mean, what else do you need? Why complicate the shit? Why complicate the shit? I mean, there are gamers that love looking into it, the background of their enjoyment as far as their hobby and shit. They look into it as far as the business side, and they look into all this other shit. Some people like follow the latest news just to know what's going on and the culture they like. They thrive in this shit. Some people just don't give a fuck. They just want to play these goddamn games. That's it. And those are just as real as the gamers it gets, doesn't it? You don't have to look into all this shit, and you don't have to do fuckboy shit to be a hardcore gamer. You just need to play goddamn games and love that shit. You know? Damn, JB Loco, really? I mean, I feel you. I love Bloodborne, but damn, really? I mean, you entitled to your opinion. If you don't like Bloodborne, I mean, you entitled to that opinion. I'll disagree with you, but you entitled to that. You know what I'm saying? We probably wouldn't be friends as far as gamers. You know what I mean? If you don't like Bloodborne, because obviously our interests, are not the same. And I don't know, we can carry on conversations in other kind of avenues because I don't agree with the fuck you're saying. But but you're allowed to say that. That's what I'm saying. Damn, he built the twin towers in Minecraft, cuz. Hey, real shit. Hey, if you play Minecraft, I'm not taking anything away from you. You are still a gamer. I don't play it. I'm not a Minecraft type of motherfucker. But if you play Minecraft and you good at it, like if you build like the Taj Mahal and shit, respect to you, cuz I wouldn't. First of all, I don't want to. Second of all, I wouldn't be able to. Real shit. I'm just not that passionate about building a fucking you know what I'm saying, giant fucking wonder of the world. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. I ain't got time doing this other shit. But let's get to the end. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the final part of this fucking podcast. Well, actually, give me a second. I'll be right back because this one's gonna be a doozy. Y'all gonna have to give me a few seconds because I'm about to go in on this, and I'm not. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going in on this as far as as far as like, you know, clowning people or something like that, but I'm gonna be all the way real with it. And when I do, I feel like I'm either gonna like have motherfuckers like agree with me or have motherfuckers like just like you know what I'm saying, feel some type of way about it. I'm not talking about y'all either. I'm just saying if this reverberate, you know what I'm saying, if motherfuckers out there in the YouTube shit like somehow feel some type of way about the way I'm talking about might go down. But I don't know if y'all get to catch King Thrash's video. It got taken down because he had Kanye shit on it. But I don't know if he reposted it or not. I haven't got a chance to go through and watch other videos today because motherfuckers been busy. But he had that video up a couple of days ago. And the craziest shit is when he put that video up, I was thinking about that subject, right? Because I was thinking about what I'm going to talk about tonight. And the reason why I was thinking about that subject when he made that video, that's why I clicked on it so early. That's why I was able to watch it before that. Oh, cool. Matter of fact, I appreciate you saying that because, boy, this dude, gamers hate Xbox shit. I'm about to do some. I'm about to, yeah. So listen, right? Do gamers hate Xbox? I'm gonna say this right now, right? If you made videos that you know push that idea, I'm gonna be real with you right now. You are Anita Sarkeesian the fuck out of fucking Xbox right now. I'm gonna keep it really real with you. And y'all seen these videos, right? Of these YouTubers out here making these videos, right? And I've been thinking about this before fucking Thrash even made that video. But that video was fucking legit. I hope he take that shit off and put that video back up. That shit was lit. I usually have something funny to say about his videos. Shit. I had nothing funny to say. That shit was some real shit. And I was thinking on this the whole time when I was watching other motherfuckers. How do I put this? Xbox uh aficionados, I guess. People who love themselves some Xbox. You notice how like you start seeing those titles like "Do Gamers Hate Xbox" or "The Culture of Hate Against Xbox" or titles similar to that. I'm sure you guys seen some of those, right? I'm sure you guys seen some of those, right? What's up, Callie? Man, like, I'm sure y'all seen that. I'm sure of it. And I'll be real with you. The people who are doing that, it's on some Anita Sarkeesian shit. You on some SJW4 Xbox. Really though, like there's a mass amount of hatred for Xbox. Just look at my comment section. I'm an Xbox dude. So I really, really. There's a game developer recently who made a video, and the video was pretty old, but it was a good video. His name was Troy Levitt. You guys know who I'm talking about? He's a game developer that talked about Anita Sarkeesian, right? And he made a video about her, and he was talking about what she was doing. What she's doing is basically, and I agree with him 100%. And I want to use that video as an example. If you guys want, you guys can look up his channel. His fucking channel is pretty dope. He be talking some real shit. Might be a little boring because you know you sound like you're a typical smart ass white dude that you know what I'm saying. But what he be saying is some real shit, right? Goddamn, what is his name again? I'm sub to him and shit too. Dude's a game developer, right? And he was talking about how if you Troy Leavitt, Leavitt. And if y'all don't know who I'm talking about, but here's the thing, man. what he was talking about when it came to this Anita chick, right? This Anita fucking tot. I usually never use that word, but she's a fucking tot, right? If you perceive something your way, if you translate something like how you already predetermined it to be, then everything is already predetermined to be that way. You know what I mean? Like if you're looking for demons, then you will find demons. Have you ever heard that saying? That's basically what I'm trying to say. When just when you make a video title something like "Why do people hate Xbox?" or "Community of Xbox hatred," or whatever, like whatever it has something to do with that, and you make a whole video bitching and crying on behalf of Xbox about how people hate them, right? And I'll be real with you. Don't nobody fucking hate Xbox. Who the fuck hate Xbox? You know? Yeah. And real shit too, D, you right. No one really hate Xbox and people hate Microsoft, but real shit, I'm gonna be very real with you. Very real with you. Deep down, none of us even hate Microsoft either. I'm gonna be really real, like just really real with you. No one hate that shit. No, as in no one is gonna take the time out of their day to be truly hateful about it. You know? You know what I'm trying to say here? There's a reason why the brand doesn't do well. There's just there's just a reason for that. You know? Exactly. You could dislike what they do, and that's very normal. I mean, I dislike a lot of things that a lot of businesses do. But to hate them itself, a corporation is built up of hundreds and thousands of people. And real shit, Jemiah, how can anyone with a PC hate Microsoft? I'm doing this podcast on a laptop right now. Fucking, you know what I mean? If you make that kind of video, it just shows your fanboyism. I'm just being real. And if you guys are starting to connect the dot and know the motherfuckers with the S that I'm talking about, then you fucking can tell if you want to. I just don't want to say their names like that because it's not about them. It's about what the fuck they're doing. You know what I mean? You make a whole fucking video talking about, oh, why is there such a? Is it because of what they did prior? Yes, yes, is that plus some other shit, plus some other shit. And it's like no one called them out on that shit. How the fuck? What are you talking about? Like, and there was like, well, in my comment section, there's so many people talking shit, and man, why is it so toxic? They were like, man, Xbox just need to die. Like X twats on suicide alert. I'm like, bruh, if you look for demons, you will find them. Are you acting like PlayStation doesn't get the same type of shit in comment section in PlayStation fucking only channels and shit, or PlayStation supporters or whatever the fuck you want to call them? You act like that shit doesn't exist. You act like that shit was just never like non-existence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit doesn't exist between the two, three company that exists already. What the fuck, are you out of your mind? But it's just Xbox now. You Anita Sarkeesian bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even calling her Anita Sarkeesian a bitch. Ain't that some shit? I'm using her name to describe you. You know what I mean? What the fuck are you talking about? Do people hate Xbox? People don't buy it because it doesn't fucking interest them. It doesn't give them a point of interest to buy the goddamn console. Whether you are Xbox dude or not an Xbox dude, you know that to be the truth. Because if it interests motherfuckers, motherfuckers would have bought it. And here's the craziest thing. It's not like it did like super poorly. It did poorly, but it didn't do like super garbage number. The Xbox brand actually have, oh, for sure, Kun, but you know, I'm not talking about her. I'm just using her as an example. She is the fucking example for what the fuck these dudes out here are doing. Yeah, really? I mean, it's on both sides. You can't just act like You know what I'm saying? How you gonna make a video and say shit like that about Xbox as if like nothing is like going on with other consoles, with with fucking Nintendo, with fucking PlayStation. They get plenty of hate. All three consoles get plenty of hate. You can't just like make a video and say just your console that you like. The fuck out of here. What the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Like if you make a video like that, you gotta at least think about what the fuck you're saying. And then at the end of a video, you can't be saying, so fuck you, leave my video, and you act like you not hurt. The only motherfuckers on YouTube that tell motherfuckers not to come to their videos is hurt. Because you have a YouTube channel, you want it to grow. And these motherfuckers are coming through saying shit you don't like. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They coming through saying some shit you don't like, and you act like that only happens to the console that you like. Ain't that some shit? You know what I mean? Ain't that some shit? Bro, I don't believe none of that shit. I don't believe that's true. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that's true. I believe that every company out there have the same amount of shit. Like no one really hate a company. Even if they're fucking evil. Real shit. Even if they're fucking evil, no one really hate a fucking company. Because you fucking really can't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that kind of shit. Alright, Jamal, man. You feel me? Like that's some Anita shit. Like what I was saying earlier, the dude Troy, right? That dude who that video game developer, and he's not like a small time developer. He made some major games, and he said it's necessary to speak out against her, right? Because what she's doing is fucked up. She's basically using a narrative that is unbroken. Like it's unbroken. It doesn't matter what you say to her, she don't want to hear it. You can't subject a fucking man. Like you can't be sexist toward a man in her point of view. So it's impossible. You would never hear the other side of the story. You know what I'm saying? If you're saying women are always being objectified and men cannot be, like it cannot be possible to be sexist towards a man, you already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? You already know what's up. You already know. Like if you a YouTube, like you know what I'm saying, if you a YouTuber, you make content on YouTube and you're telling people to not coming to your video and leave comments and whatever, guess why? Because you don't like what they're doing. Why? What does that have to do with you? They're expressing how they feel about it. What about the other side? What happened to all the other channels where they're PlayStation centric and they get all kinds of hate from the other side? And you're like, well, that's just trolling. Well, it's either on both sides, man. It's either like we give criticism to all sides, right? Or you know what I'm saying? Or you don't criticize at all. It's not cool to do. You can't separate shit like that. That's fucked up. That's kind of like the same shit with the whole, we should boycott fucking Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, it's one of the games I am hyped for, but it's man, fuck you. Boycott Red Dead Redemption 2 because you know what? If Days Gone, if them motherfuckers were made to work more hours, maybe that shit would have came out on time. But Rockstar doing their thing. They fucking putting these motherfuckers to work so the game could come out on time. God damn it. Good. Put them motherfuckers to work. God damn. You know what I mean? Selective outrage ass motherfucker. You acting real Anita right now. That's all I'm saying. You acting like a real stank white girl right now. Is what I'm saying. If you making these videos, if you making these, well, why do people hate Xbox so much after 5 years of knowing exactly why people are not fans of Xbox? And the craziest shit is, look at the numbers. It's not like they're doing crazy bad or nothing. It's still an impressive number for all the fuck up stuff that happened over the past 5 years. They're still in the 30 something million. That means the name of Xbox still hold weight. It still holds some weight, because if it did terrible, it would have done less than like 20 million. in 5 years. That's when you know it's a wrap. That's when the game is over. You know what I'm saying? That's when the jig is up. But it did fucking 30 something, cuz 30 something, maybe even 40 at this point. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows anymore? You know? But it's not like that's like a number that you can just not even, because it's fucking in the millions. It's in multiple fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's at least what? It's at least three dozen million, right? How come they can't get it together? Now, Vieratron, right? Vieratron, I want to ask you this question because you were a young lady, right? And the reason why I asked you to stay for this is I just wanted to find out your perspective, right? Because that's how I feel about the situation. I feel like people who say this, people who are saying Xbox, people are hating on Xbox. Like there's a culture for it, right? I feel like dudes who say that stuff are acting very much like Anita Sarkeesian with this whole SJW shit. Like she doesn't see like shit from both sides. She just see that, oh, men are just being sexist towards women, and women aren't getting like, nowhere in gaming, and they're being treated like shit all the time. Like nothing is ever good for a woman in the gaming industry. Like nothing ever, ever. You know what I mean? Even when it's good for a woman, it's not good for a woman. You know what I mean? Right? And that's the comparison I'm making. You feel me? How do you feel about that shit? Am I drawing the same comparison? The only reason why I'm asking you is because you're a female, right? And this SJW, whether it's on your mind or not, it's it's somewhat more contingent to you because I'm a dude. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And real shit, I think most of that shit is bullshit. Like I said, selective ass fucking outrage. Right? Selective ass fucking outrage. How do you not see, like, you from your mouth saying shit like, it's impossible to be sexist toward a man? That alone right there is sexist as fuck, but you don't even see you saying that. But every way possible is sexist to be, you know what I'm saying? Women are being sexist towards, like, in the gaming industry, in the gaming culture. And I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just saying, like, I mean, you act like this, that's the only way it goes. And plus, just the fact that you act like that's how it goes down, you were fucking sexist as fuck for saying that, right? But it's cool. But she can say all that and keep on going. And I feel like the same way with these motherfuckers who make these fucking dumbass, oh man, it's like a community of hate. Like there's just a culture of hate behind the Xbox brand. Why? Motherfucker, you know exactly why, first of all, and it's not hate, second of all right? Motherfuckers just don't care for the shit. They don't show them nothing exciting. Damn, Coon. You fucked up. I have this motherfucker watch this on the replay like, god damn. You know, ripping on me because I'm not here and shit. But yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. I've been seeing a whole bunch of those. That's why it was on my mind. I saw a couple of those videos. You know what I'm saying? A couple of those videos from more than one motherfuckers. So it's not just one motherfuckers. And I'm not gonna let y'all know the names that y'all giving, whether it's true or untrue, or whether it's them or not, because you know what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, if you see those titles, and you see those narrative play out in the motherfucking video, then you know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? You feel me? You feel me? The Naughty Dog agenda. That's all I'm saying. Do gamers hate Xbox? You know what I mean? Is there a culture of hate behind the Xbox brand, towards the Xbox brand? Anything that has something to do. The reason why I ended my title, Vieira, with "Do gamers hate Xbox?" as a form of question. Why would you end your title with a question, right? The reason why I ended with a question is because that question is rhetorical. No, no, we do not hate Xbox. It's just most motherfuckers don't care for it. That's why they didn't fucking buy it. You feel me? Let's be real. the fucking narrative that they came out with wasn't fucking hitting with motherfuckers, so motherfuckers wasn't down. And over the years, they've done things that's good. They've done things that's fucked up over the years, and they was never able to build that momentum. They was never able to give gamers that hype again. They just killed themselves, basically, this gen. That's what happened. But no one hated them. Everyone's still, even including me, especially me, even everybody still wanted them to do something. They never fucking did. Still to this day. And right now we hype because they have fucking studio and apparently maybe more studios coming. Whether it's true or not, they have more coming. Congratulations to them. Show me a fucking game at this point. You feel me? There's a reason why people don't go with it. There's a reason why people didn't buy this shit. It's not like we just automatically wake up one day, call each other up, and be like, hey man, let's shit on Xbox. Fuck that shit. Let's just fucking shit on this fucking gaming system that did nothing to our family. It didn't rape our mama, didn't kill our dad, none of that shit. The fuck are you on, man? A culture of hate for a fucking brand out there. I'm gonna tell you right now, there is such a thing, but it's rare. There is such a thing. There's like certain campaigns out there. There's like certain businesses out there that has campaigns, right? Um, there's businesses out there that have campaigns that slander other businesses. Damn, I missed that memo, Coon. I missed that memo. You feel me? I was out there. I was out there, you know what I'm saying, fighting evil with the X-Men, you feel me? Because the white Gambit wasn't anywhere around, so they needed another one, so I had to come through, help them and shit. So no, I missed that phone call. I missed that whole memo because damn. No one fucking hate a brand. I don't fucking believe that. People think they have moral, like, all that shit in America. Come on, cuss. Don't make me laugh. I mean, don't make me laugh. It's just fucking hilarious. Oh, because boycott this, boycott that, tweeting that from a fucking cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Tweeting that from a fucking smartphone. A motherfucker that made that shit almost try to kill himself, but he couldn't because his shift isn't over. You know what I'm saying? But you boycotting shit. Like just that shit. You know what I mean? That's what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Just be real with it. If you feel some type of way, do that. Don't. And here's the thing. Some of these motherfuckers are smarter than that. I'm sure of it. And like I told you guys before, there's nothing more that I hate than willful ignorance. And that's willful ignorance. They know better. Stop it. You know what I mean? You fucking know better. Don't fucking make these dumbass videos. What kind of shit is this? And I'm just being extra real with it, man. What kind of shit is this? We really doing this? We really doing this? Do people really hate a fucking, you know what I'm saying, a fucking piece of plastic that play video games? People didn't buy something they don't want. Look at me. I'm a prime example. I'm a prime example of what happened this generation. You see me? I ain't buy it because I didn't care for it. Not that I hate it. Not that, it took my girl from me. It didn't kill my dad. It didn't rape my mama. It didn't do none of that shit. It's just a fucking product on the market that I didn't care for, and apparently a lot of other people didn't either. That's all it is. Why? Because Microsoft fucked up. They did. They fucked up. They botched the whole delivery. They botched the fucking introduction. They botched the delivery. They botched all of it. And because of that, it failed. And you wonder why I say marketing is important. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why I say marketing is important. Marketing is very important. See how good marketing fucking look how good PlayStation marketing is. Flip the script. Flip the script right now. See if PlayStation marketing was garbage. You know what I'm saying? Just garbage ass marketing. You know? Exactly. Exactly, Arian. It's rhetorical. It don't really even need to be answered. We all know the answer. That's why I'm mad. Not mad. I'm just like so fucking over it, man. I'm over it at this point. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing, man? Kind of shit is this? Why are we letting this shit go? Why are we letting Anita Sarkeesian saying the shit that she's saying about gaming and as far as sexual identity in gaming? And why the fuck we letting these motherfuckers out here saying this dumb shit and still getting props for it, huh? Kind of shit is this? I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, a video like that don't help nothing. It don't help nothing. You're bringing up the idea that there is hate towards it. That's in your mind. You think you see there already, so of course it's always there. You know what I mean? Real shit. I mean, that's how it goes down. That's the whole point. That's all I'm saying. That's why I never understood the whole saying, well, you don't have an Xbox. How do you get to talk about it? Well, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know what I mean? Seriously, I don't have it, so I can't talk about it at all, at all, at all, at all. It's a gaming product. I am a gamer, and I cannot talk about it. Kind of shit is this, dude? Marketing. Their marketing failed them totally. Their fucking delivery of it, mad garbage. You know what I mean? Of course, motherfuckers not gonna go with it. How could they? How could they? Especially when the competition fucking got them. That E3, man, that E3, they fucking got them. They got them good, cuz. They had like the superior, marketing strategy. I mean, yes, substance matter, and PlayStation does have that, but marketing matters a lot, you know? It ties into that. Do people hate Xbox? You know why you might feel that way? Because Xbox does a shit job presenting itself, right? It does a shit job presenting itself. It does stuff like give you grease-proof controller because that's what it thinks a gamer is. These fumbling, bumbling motherfuckers that can't wipe their fucking hands before they touch electronics. Who the fuck would want to play a game while their hands is greasy in the first fucking place, huh? Can't nobody speak for Sarkeesian, but she can speak about everybody else. She speak on everybody's behalf and she speak about everybody. But we let her do that shit for the longest. I mean, she's losing credibility as the day continue. But we let that bitch run with that shit for the longest. And yes, I called her a bitch, and she deserved that shit. If I was on stage with her, I would fucking call her a bitch. I would. I wouldn't even trip. What you gonna do? Make me feel bad for being a straight white male? Guess what? I'm not a white male. I'm a male, I'm not a white male. You can't pin that. You see that? They pin that to a very particular group of people. You know why? Because white males are easy targets. I'm gonna be real with you. White males are easy targets. It's hard for a white male to like fight back on some cultural, racial, sexual shit. Ask Vidiot. Am I wrong or am I wrong? Huh? Right? Am I wrong or am I wrong? No, I am not. I'm fucking right. Real shit. Real shit, man. Like when you that's why they narrow like SJW, you notice that SJW like narrow it down to a very fucking narrow group of people. Only straight white males. Because those motherfuckers supposedly have it the best. And because of that, it's hard for them to, fight back with that shit. Like, hey, what the fuck? I'm not fucking sexist. I love women. I love women so much that I fucking hate your guts for ruining women for me. Right? And the same way I feel. I bet you a straight white dude feels the same way about Anita as I do. A straight Asian dude. We feel the same way about this bitch. We love women, bitch. Because we love women so much, we fucking hate you. You know what I'm saying? We fucking hate your guts, bitch, because we love women. And you fucking it up for the rest of these women. Get your shit together. The same way with these motherfuckers out here making these videos about Xbox and shit. These Xbox cooning ass niggas. Not you, coon. I'm talking about Xbox cooning ass niggas. Stop it. Because you're doing the same shit she's doing. The only difference, she's doing it for her sex. You're doing it for your fucking console. Which is sad. It's even sadder than hers. At least she actually have whether you like her or not, she's actually have some kind of cause to fight for, because sexual equality, whether you know, are concerned about that or not, at least a legitimate fucking issue. Does fucking people hate Xbox or not? God damn. You know what I mean? God damn. Do we? Do we? Do we hate Xbox? I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. I don't hate Xbox. I hate motherfuckers who make videos about motherfuckers who hate Xbox. How about that? Y'all motherfuckers stupid as fuck. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to be real with it. Like sometimes I'm watching videos, I'm like, what the fuck? Why ain't nobody saying shit about this? Why ain't nobody saying shit about this? Why is motherfuckers congratulating this motherfucker talking about he saying some real shit? Are you out of your goddamn mind? These motherfuckers out here saying the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like the fact that you came up with these videos means that you into this fanboy shit. Don't act like you not. Don't do it. Because right now, I'll tell you this much right now. As much as I hate to admit it, I'm partially, a part of it. I am. Because when you ask me what console I play on, I say PlayStation. So there you go. That's just me saying what I like. So I drew a line in the ground, right? I like this shit. There you go. I threw a flag on the ground. I like PlayStation. So whether you hate it, like hate it or love it, I'm already in like a side. Whether I chose to be on that side or not, it's just what it is. I just like this game, and now I'm on YouTube, and fuck, now I'm a PlayStation motherfucker. Just because I like PlayStation, and motherfucker like label me that, so now I'm stuck with that. No matter what it is, no matter if my ex-girlfriend was an Xbox bitch who played on Xbox all the goddamn time, and that's how the first time I fucking played Ninja Gaiden was because I fucking was fucking a bitch with an Xbox. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't hate Xbox enough to fuck a bitch that own an Xbox. What the fuck? Like this is where it's getting to. When motherfuckers making videos about other motherfuckers who supposedly hate some shit they like. Get the fuck out of here, man. If you do one for Xbox, you gotta do one for PlayStation, you gotta do one for Nintendo, and you gotta do one for PC too. Because everyone, ask any YouTuber who specializes in one format. As a PC motherfucker, as an Xbox motherfucker, as a PlayStation motherfucker, especially as a Nintendo motherfucker, if they get hate, if they get fucked up comments, ask any YouTuber. It has fucked up comments. It has nothing to do with the subject you're talking about, too. It just has fucked up comments in general. This is not a gaming shit. This is a cultural shit. There's a lot of fuck niggas out there. And you know what's crazy? I'm sure y'all heard me say nigga like a bunch of times and wonder why I've never got my ass kicked. Here's the thing, man. When I say it, no one ever gets on me. Like the first time I said it, I was like in elementary school, cuz I'm gonna tell you right now, when I was in elementary school, my three best friends in elementary school, this is their name, right? The first dude's name is Dante with an A, Dante. He's actually named like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy shit because a lot of football players are named just like dude. His name is Dante Mosley. Right? And my other homie, his name is Jacory. And my other homie, his name was Keith. Not Keith, Keith. And Keith wasn't even black, but this motherfucker's mad niggerish. Keith is white as fuck. But this motherfucker's mad niggerish. And I grew up around these motherfuckers, right? And I say it all the time. I never even flinched until I got to middle school and I realized that wasn't cool because some niggas don't appreciate that shit because it offended them very easily. Just like how I was when I was in middle school and motherfuckers say, chink, I'm liable to choke you. You feel me? So, because that's what I was young, I wasn't able to control all that shit yet, right? But the older I get, the more I understand. Like, dude, I say it all the time. You know why no one get mad at me? Because no black person get mad at motherfuckers that say niggas. They get mad at racist people. It's two different things. It's two different things. And the reason why it's so quick to say you a racist because you say nigga is the fact is because that word is associated with white people being racist toward them. So when you're white and you say that shit, it's rough. You won't get smacked. You know what I mean? But if you have a group of niggas that's down with you, you would say whatever and they wouldn't give a fuck. Now, where I fucked up at when I was younger is I didn't know for sure, you know, I didn't know I have to figure that out. You know what I mean? I thought I could say with anybody. I caused a couple of fights that wasn't even needed. I mean, I shouldn't have done that shit, but I didn't know no better because I was so used to saying it. It's not even. It just flies out of my mouth from time to time, you know. But a black person does not hate me for that because I never meant it in a. I mean, a lot of y'all black. I'm just being real, right? Y'all hear me say it all the fucking time, right? And yes, it's because I'm Asian. It does take the sting off because my ancestors never done none of y'all's, right? We all good and shit, right? But I have plenty of white friends that say it all the time, and my black friends don't even flinch either because we good. We know it's not like that between us. It's just the way we talk with each other. You know what I mean? And on here is the same way. When's the last time you see Big Money and them or Thrash and them ever like get mad for me saying it? Matter of fact, Thrash would feel weird if I don't. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing though. No one hates the word nigga itself. They hate the intention behind it. Because I'll be real with you. You can ask any black person right now that you know or you don't know. You can ask them randomly. You can ask them, all right, if it's the same motherfucker, if Royal Flush, right, was standing at the podium and he was like saying, all right, listen, niggas out here just trying to live, right? They ain't trying to kill nobody. They ain't trying to hurt nobody. They got kids of their own. They just trying to live out here and raise their nigga ass kids. All right, leave these niggas alone. Would you rather hear me say that, or would you rather hear me say some shit like, "Well, these African Americans, you know, they prefer not to work very often, and because of that, we feel it's necessary that they shouldn't get some of the privileges that we do because we do put in the work." And I'm not saying they're bad people or anything. I'm just saying statistically, you know, they do come from a lower end you know, spectrum. So usually they tend to steal more because they don't have the, you know, resources. But at the same time, that's also their fault because they never seem to reach out. They'd rather not work with other people. But that's how Native, you know, that's how African Americans are. Which one do you want to hear? Huh? Which one do you want to hear? Which one would I get smacked up for saying? Real shit, Lay. I mean, I feel you. Like that word's thing. That's what I'm saying. You can't get away with like I'm an Asian dude, right? You would think like usually I would get away with it all the time, but it doesn't. First one, you know what I'm saying? Trey Smooth, bro. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Asian people would never accept that. Are you crazy? Asian people would never accept it. What's your credit, Smooth? Oh no, no, Smooth. We can't fuck with anybody with less than 750 out here. Smooth. Your credit's lower than 750. You can't. And your hair way too nappy to be Asian. Just Asian black people would like welcome me with open arms because the black delegation they would like welcome me with open arms. But Asian people would look at Smooth like, God damn, no, cuz we can't. Oh shit. I mean, the amount of, you know what I'm saying? The amount of shit that I be talking already. But you feel me? I brought that up for this, all right? That's what I'm saying. Hate is only there if you look for it. As in, a black person doesn't hate me for saying nigga. You know what I'm saying? A black person would hate me for being racist towards black people. And my fault, black people, anyone who listened to this podcast and everyone in the chat for me speaking on y'all's behalf like that. But I grew up in the States. I have plenty of black friends, and I feel like I can say that because that's what they told me. That's why the first time I said it when I was in high school around motherfuckers I didn't know for real yet, I didn't get smacked the fucked up. My fucking social studies class didn't even flinch, didn't even know that. Like, it's almost like I was just another black dude sitting there saying that shit. No one even flinched. No one even looked around and shit to see that was me saying that shit, not my homie next to me. Didn't even fucking matter. That's when I realized it, like really realized it. You know what I mean? 'Cause I could, as long as these people are cool with me, I could say what the fuck ever. You know what I mean? Because they know for sure I don't mean it like that. And I've never meant it. Well, no, no, no. Let me take that back. I have meant it disrespectfully before. Some fuck niggas deserve that shit. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Some fuck niggas deserve that shit. But you know what I mean? Usually it's never from a place of disrespect. Matter of fact, when I was younger, when I hear a black dude call me that, it's like the best thing you could ever hear a black dude call you. When a black dude say you his nigga. You know what I'm saying? As you know what I'm saying, growing up, like when a black dude, like when I was real young, that's when I was like, damn, all right, that means we cool. Like, like when I was young, when I was like in fifth graders and shit, and like another black kid say some shit like that to me, like you my nigga, Q. I'm like, all right, cool, cool, cool. I mean, we good. That means that means if something happens, if one of these dudes over here try to fight me, you'll be down to like fight with me, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what I related to when I was in fifth grade. That's how it was. Fuck with me, homie. My nigga will fuck you up. That's how I feel when I was in fifth grade when I heard that shit. That's like almost like a word of camaraderie to me for some odd reason. Because I needed that growing up in the States. You know what I mean? I'm not from here. And these motherfuckers cool enough to kick it with me. These motherfuckers the one that teach me about America, really. I learned so much shit about America from these motherfuckers. So that's what I'm saying. Don't ever like make up a scenario and follow that scenario only and make that into what the facts really are because it's not. You know what I mean? Exactly, Arian. The fuck? What if I just like show up one day talking like that? You would freak the fuck out. You like the fuck is wrong? Cause why is Roy talking like that? You know what I mean? What the fuck is this dude talking? Hey, if you know me like that and then you show up at where I work, you're like, what the fuck is cute talking like that? What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, because I sound really different when I'm at work. Y'all seen that movie yet? That movie? Um hi JP, guys. Thanks for coming through, man. But yeah, man, y'all seen that movie? That movie where the black dudes like doing telemarketing and they start using quote unquote white people voice. That's how I gotta do at work in the morning too. I don't sound like this at work in the morning. Yeah, man. But that's what I'm saying. You build this narrative already and you going with it, and then you demonize people for it. That's just not fair. It's not fair and it's fucked up for you to do, especially with the reach that YouTube is slowly starting to have. There's a lot of people that watch this nowadays. You know what I mean? I mean, and, like my channel is like, you know, nobody's channel, right? But I see like major like channels doing that. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? The fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, damn, Jesus, where is this the first time I went past 2 hours? Holy shit, it is, man. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean that's good, man. We can end it up right here. I'm just saying, I'm gonna keep. Y'all know me. I always keep it real with y'all from the go. I don't like the bullshit. I'm just upfront with this because, as y'all could tell, I don't have no qualifications. I'm gonna leave on this right. As y'all could tell, I don't have qualifications to monetize my channel. Right? I can't super chat. I can't. Well, I can. I Patreon, but I refuse to. But here's the thing. I don't think I would ever do Patreon ever because that's literally making you guys subscribe to me as in like a subscribe service. And I know, I mean, motherfuckers like want to help a motherfucker out. It's cool. If I ever hit that big, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If I ever get that big, it'd be cool. No, it'd be real cool. It'd be real cool if like I can make money off this shit. I'm not gonna front. I'm not one of these motherfuckers. I'm never gonna do it and then do it later. No, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, right? If I have an avenue to make money and it doesn't hurt nobody, come on, cuz I'm not gonna be like opposed to it, but I have to do it my way. You know what I mean? I have to do it my way. I would never ever do Patreon because that's making y'all motherfucker pay a subscription just to hear a motherfucker talk. That's fucking ridiculous. And here's the thing, as far as micro, like, you know, getting paid off a YouTube ad or some shit, I'm not really against that because that don't harm y'all at all. Y'all might have to watch a commercial or whatever, but if y'all want to, y'all could throw up a fucking ad block and be done with it. You don't even have to trip. You know what I mean? I might do that. I might get some dollars on the side. Why not? Right? But here's the thing: if that ever hinders me being me, because I'll never stop talking this way. I'm doing YouTube because I talk this way and I want to. I feel comfortable talking like this. So the moment I can't, fuck all that. And I'm probably not gonna make a cent. You know what I'm saying? Probably not gonna make a cent if I ever do that big. If I ever get like, what's the qualification? I don't even know what the fucking qualification is for real. But if I ever hit it, I mean, I'm not saying I will or I won't. I'm just saying I'm not gonna act like I won't when I might later. But if I do, trust and believe, if I start like tripping because there's money involved, then I'm dipping out of that shit. You know what I mean? Because this started out as a hobby, and if it ever fucked me up to the point where I'm starting making videos like that bullshit, then it's a wrap. It's over. It's over. Call it a night. And I would expect y'all to tell me that shit. It was like, Royal, you should retire at this point. You fucking up. I want to hear it from one of y'all if I ever get to that point. You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. And y'all see me discuss this with the round table of homies all the time. The round table is made of a bunch of motherfuckers. So my decision is not the final one, of course, but this channel it is. So the way I see it is I would do that. And as far as super chat, the way I see super chat, you know what it is, man? It's like a motherfuckers out on the streets, like in like Harlem or some shit, breakdancing, and motherfucker walk past and give them a few dollars. That's how I see super chat. I don't really see that big of a like how bad it is, but at the same time, I feel kind of uncomfortable making y'all just throw me money like that for no odd reason. I mean, y'all here anyway. Y'all could talk. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm gonna ignore y'all and shit and not answer just because y'all ain't pay me $2 to read that shit. And look, I don't want to disrespect any YouTubers that make money off of that shit. Do you get your hustle on, make that money? It's all good, man. Your subs like appreciate what you do and they give you that money. You feel me? You provide the quality content for them. They like it. They paying you that money because they enjoy that shit. That's how I feel about super chat. Right? Motherfucker walk past you, see you do a windmill, like, oh, that shit is dope. Little motherfucker got talent. It's $5, man. Buy yourself a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like the same way with this shit. Same way with this shit. I'm not saying I will or won't because I mean, we'll see down the future if I ever get that big. I might one day. I'm surprised I'm as big as I am right now. I know 140 something ain't shit, but I mean, it's a lot bigger than I thought ever was gonna be when I first started. And who knows if I ever get that big. But I just want to be real with y'all right now before I ever even do. So once we get to that point, you can't act like I ain't say that shit. I said that shit. I might do some shit, make some money off of this YouTube shit. But I would never try to do it off of y'all because that's not what this is about. We play games here. You know what I'm saying? We play games here. We love this shit. That's why we want to talk about it first. All this other shit, if I ever get to that point, that's cool. But that's not what this is about. All right. So with that being said, Royal Flush, Draco Rex, Asian Gambit. Thanks for coming through, man. And I'll see y'all fucking was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. So yeah, man. I'll see y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through. And especially I don't know how Stardust do it, but I think he set an alarm clock too, because this motherfucker's always here first. You know what I'm saying? But I never want to go the route of a motherfucker that turns into that type of motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do that. And I feel like my channel is as big as it is because I am the way I am. So I appreciate y'all fucking with me. But with that being said, I'm getting back to playing video games because I'm off tomorrow and it's 11, so I might not give it Rex. Now all kinds of aliases. Fucking police will never get me. But all right, man. I'll see y'all fucking next week, Tuesday, sometimes between 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern. You know what I'm saying? On the round table. You know what I'm saying? Sub to that if y'all haven't. Like, sub, comment, all that bullshit. I'm going.